Hey guys, it's Greta here, ladies relationship coach, and today I have another question for you ladies. It is quite long, so again, grab yourself some tea or coffee, water, whichever you prefer, because I will be reading it for a while. So basically, in this situation, the guy has been taking a girl completely for granted. He has been cheating on her. They've been going back and forth. And now she's asking me why he's been doing it and what she can do about it. So I will read the whole message and I will tell you where she went wrong and what she needs to do to make it right. Okay, so it is quite long, guys, so get yourself a nice soft drink or not soft. Okay, so hi Greta, I am ... Sorry, I don't say girls' names on YouTube videos just in case the guys will find it. I am 27 years old, my ex too. I need your help. I don't know what to do. I started my relationship since 2011, and since then I discovered that my ex, we aren't together anymore, was cheating on me because he was with his ex-girlfriend. And I discovered that he had a lot of female friends and he was talking every day with them. 2 years later, I discovered he is dating and having sex about 1 year and 6 months with another woman in his house. And then I broke up with him. Wow, so he's been cheating on her for 1 year and 6 months. Wow. He came at me and told me now he was sorry, and then I accepted. Okay, so here goes the mistake number 1, right? Cheating is, it's rule-breaking stuff. When somebody cheats on you, you have to set your boundaries straight. So I would usually recommend if a guy cheats on you, you break up with him for good. You don't take him back. You move on because you deserve more than that, right? And when you act high-value way, usually guys don't cheat on high-value girls because there aren't that many out there, and they cherish them like diamonds, So obviously he won't risk cheating on that type of girl. However, if something happens and the guy cheats on you and, but you realize that there is still so much good and, however it happened, you decide to give him another chance, then you really must put your boundaries and rules straight and don't just accept his apology when he says I'm sorry. I don't know, give him 1 year of a breakup. Really put your foot down that it's unacceptable, so he understands that if he breaks your rules, there will be some serious consequences and he's not gonna get you back just like that. Not just like with sorry. If you're gonna let people walk all over you, if he cheated you, came back to you with a sorry and you accepted that, you're just basically saying yeah, cheat on me whenever you want, then you just come back with the sorry, I'll take you back. He's not gonna respect that. He will be like, yeah, that was easy. I'm just gonna sleep around now with some other girls like a few months later, So if a guy cheats on you and you do decide to give him a second chance, which I don't recommend, but let's say you do decide to give him a second chance, give it at least 1 year of no more, that's it, over, gone. If you still want me after 1 year, let's see, prove it to me that you have changed and, I will decide, is that good enough for me? Just no, that's ridiculous. You don't get them back just like that. You're basically coaching them that, teaching them that it's okay to do that. He kept cheating on me again with a lot of other girls. Here you go. You see, she accepted the apology very quick. What he did, he's like, okay, that was easy. I'm just gonna continue cheating. He kept cheating on me again with a lot of other girls. And he would break up with me all summers to stay with them. And I didn't know, but I was always investigating in his social medias because the girls would identify him in their pictures and said you are my proud, my king and other things. Okay, so over the summers, he would break up with her and she would still take him back. And she said she was investigating his social media. So, with social media, girls, I really recommend you not stalk guys on social media. The good relationship is between you and him. The great relationship is personal. Private life should be private. That's when it's happy. What's on social media, it could be really fake. It really does not matter. And when you're following a guy on social media, especially like a bit of a, bad boy like this one, he's gonna be pushing your buttons. So he will be liking other girls' pictures just to piss you off. Sorry about my language. So don't let him do that. Just don't follow him on social media. Or if you're following him, don't stalk his social media. If he's doing that, just don't, because most of the time it will be to make you jealous, to get a reaction from you. And obviously what you do, you give him no reaction whatsoever, because when there is no audience, there is no show. Anyway, because the girls would identify him in their pictures and said like, you are my pride, you're my king, and other things. Now it's so many tips in this question, I love it. Okay, now the other thing is, girls, when other ladies comment on your guys' pictures, like you're my king, put hearts on and stuff like that, these are the girls not to worry about. You know why? Because they are the ones pursuing your guy, and a guy loves a girl who is a challenge, who does not chase him. Okay, so here it is, a bit of security for you girls. He would broke up a lot of times with me, and then we would be back together again a lot of times. Yeah, she was taking him back so easily. It's such a not valuing yourself, not loving yourself behavior, thinking that I'm not good enough, because if she felt like she is good and great and would value and love herself, she would never take him back. She would be like, okay, I deserve much more than that. You're gone. In 2015, we was fine to each other, I was thinking, but he wasn't giving me attention like a lot of times. He didn't give to, and I was always talking about that with him. And he would just scream at me when he would broke up again, and I discovered that he was dating with another woman more older than me. Okay, this shows why. One of the reasons he was walking all over this girl was asking him for attention. If you keep asking a guy for attention and show your insecurities and wear your heart on a sleeve, you're basically nagging him. You're being needy. It's needy and naggy goes into a crazy category, and guys just get fed up. We want a woman who's a challenge, a woman that they need to fight for her attention, not you fighting for his. Okay, that's doormat behavior. Guys don't value doormats. Same as just happened here. We walk all over them, and he is walking all over her totally and completely. And now I have been seeing another older woman commenting in his social media with hearts and kisses, saying words to him, give him help all the time with his career because he is a rapper. Okay, so again, don't worry about this other older woman giving hearts and kisses and all of that. Again, he is using her. You see, there is a lot of girls who act like doormats, going on guys' pictures and commenting with hearts, because we are kind of taught to act this way. And that does not work, obviously. So I would not worry about this older woman as well. He's just gonna use her, and then she's gonna be gone, because she's acting as a doormat as well. She's chasing this guy too. When I met him, he wasn't singing just 2 years later. Since that year, he was trying to contact me by WhatsApp or normal messages, and I would answer, and I was telling me that we would get back together if I changed my behavior. Okay, so he was telling her that they would get back together if she changes her behavior. And I could not understand, and I would scream at him and telling him that he was trying to play me again, and I start to cut his contact. But in 2016, he tried to contact me again with another number, and I answered, and I did the same thing, screaming at him because he said the same thing. And I discovered he was with the same last girl and with another at the same time, and he was telling me that he was with nobody. Okay, so this guy is total, like this guy is a walking disaster. However, him telling her that he would have her back if she changes her behavior is basically, if you're gonna be more of a high value woman, I will love you more. So guys, you know, girls, when we are in our relationships, to be honest, guys point out the things to us, what we don't like in you, you know, we say it out, but it does not filter to our brain to understand it from a woman's perspective, because we usually say it so logically. For example, we say like, you're giving too much, or you're too needy, or you're asking for too much attention, but we don't analyze it to you enough to understand. We just drop something in like that, and then you're like, what do you mean I'm asking too much attention? You know, so then you need somebody to kind of translate that language for you, and then the girl goes like, okay, I'm acting needy. It's okay not to give that much attention. It's not how it should be like. Yeah, so this is what he was trying to say to her as well. By the way, girls, I'm not telling this girl to get back to him in any way, to come back with him in any way. I'm just saying things from his perspective and how to be high value, and she was acting very doormat type. And he told me he would contact me again when I forget the past. Sorry, it's a bit confusing. In 2017, he contacted me again, and we talked and we argued again, and 7 months later he contacted me again, and he told me that he was different and how much he missed me, and he wants to have a family in the future and wants me back, but that we have to know each other again and we would back together later. And he told me he wants to show me how much he changed. He took me to dinner and other day to cinema. Sometimes he would just pick me up and stay with me in the car. We us getting well without kiss and touch to each other, but in the new year he didn't pass with me like always. We just passed together in the second year of the relationship, nothing more than that. He said because we wasn't in a relationship yet, just if I keep having a good behavior. Okay, sorry girls, so the language is not as clear here. But basically, he is saying to the girl, look, I have changed, and he is trying to prove to her that he has changed by taking her out and stuff like that. But he wants to see, has she changed? Has her craziness, neediness, not valuing, not loving herself changed as well? And he's saying we will get into a relationship, and I see a possibility for future with you if you will become more high value and if you don't let me walk all over you and treat you like shit. Guys don't like that. You see, girls, they don't like walking all over a girl because we disrespect her. We like a woman that we can respect and value and love. I found that the lady that he was with was in his social media yet, and I asked him to take her, and he told me that she's just a good friend and that we didn't have nothing, but I saw pictures in both in her social media and her comments, and she told me. Okay, you have to stop stalking his social media because you will drive yourself insane. But okay, I would say you can't really take him back because he's been cheating on you like crazy. You could never, he needs to do a lot of work with himself. It's obviously not just all your fault. And at the same time, you cannot stalk a guy in the social media. If you don't trust each other, there is no relationship without trust. And there is no trust here whatsoever. He told me that we don't speak about 3 months and he is not going to unfollow her because she is not his enemy. We started to argue again, and he is going to travel today to see his mother in another country for 3 weeks, and told that he's going to give me the time to think if I want to stay with him till he comes back. Until there, he will not contact me. This is so hard. What should I do? I have been in depression for 3 years. Oh my God. But since 1 year I was getting good, and now I'm lost again. I love him so much, and he seems to insist more this time to stay together with me. What I really want to know is, what should I do? He told me to not ask advice to anybody, but I'm lost. Okay, so I would say, because there is no trust anymore at all, you should really let him go. It's just, the guy is a serial cheater, you know. It's too much. It's too much. I understand that as a woman you're acting as a doormat, but you know, what I would recommend is to become a woman of high value, right? So not going crazy, not acting needy, clingy, controlling, possessive, insecure, naggy, not giving too much, loving yourself, valuing yourself, going for your dreams, for your goals, putting yourself first, so the guy feels that he needs to fit into your life, not you fitting into his, so he gets a chance to pursue you. So being as a challenge, as a woman of high value, concentrating on becoming that, because as I understand now, you are in a good state yourself. As you said, you've been depressed, now you're getting back on track. So concentrate on that. And what you need is to find, or let another high value guy to find you. So the good news is, most of guys are high value guys. There is a lot of really cool guys out there. However, when we act as doormats, those guys end up breaking up with us, right? So to have that type of guy, you need to be high value yourself. Now this guy is not high value in any case. This guy is a serial cheater. Now a high value guy is a guy who, if things are not working out, you know, if he sees that you are not the girl for him, like let's say that you're behaving more as a doormat type, he would let you go without cheating on you. He would just be like, this girl is not for me and I'm letting her go. Now a guy who is not high value, he will cheat, abuse, walk all over, take advantage, and all of that. Okay, and that's just horrible. And this is what it sounds like. However, girls, saying that, when you behave high value, I've seen some serial cheaters and really bad boys treating those girls as total queens as well. So the choice is yours after all, but I would recommend going high value, not high value, a bad boy. You know, you can bring out the best in the bad boy as well, but you know, the choice is yours anyway. I'll coach you anyway. So okay, ladies, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also guys, follow me on social media. I have Instagram, I have Snapchat. You can add me to WhatsApp and ask me that free question. I have Skype. I'll put all the links under this video description. I'll try and drop it on the screen as well. And yeah, the first question is completely free, and you can WhatsApp me your free question if you live abroad to 00447702196055, and if you live in the UK to 07702196055. Also, if you can't reach me through WhatsApp, Skype me your free question, and I will put a link to my Skype. Skype is basically my name, which is Greta Bereisaite. I know it's very difficult, so I'll write it down. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope if you liked it, please press like, share it with your friends. Love you loads, hope you enjoyed it, and have a beautiful day. Kisses from London.